I've noticed that I have this tendency to start these by looking away from the camera and then turning and looking at the camera. I think it's to give you the impression that I'm doing something, or perhaps that I'm surprised that you're there. Oh, good morning. How are you? But I'm not. So, I don't know why I do that. I could probably give you some explanation. There's a funny thing that people do when they're on video. If you ever edit video, you will notice that people tend to go before they speak, and you have to work. You have to work at not doing it when you are doing editing, or not when you're doing editing, when you're shooting, as when you're on camera. And you only really notice it if you are presented with the feedback, or you see it in the editing suite. You're just like constantly going. And so, I think that I have a tendency to turn my head. I'm aware of it, so I don't typically do that. But I try to avoid it. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of the cue to me editing it. I don't know. It rained all night. Not hard, but enough that it's damp everywhere around here. Not just because I'm by the lake. The trees are still dripping. The forest smells wet. The air is still gray, and let's see, can you see it? Let's see, that's a far distance. Kind of gray between me and the trees. The clouds are settling down on top of us at the moment. Which, you know, is not surprising. We are at 6,500 feet. Something like that. Let's see. I happen to know. We're at 6,525 feet. That is the surface of that lake back there. It's 6,525. I'll let you put that in metric. We had a field day yesterday, so in the evening we actually made them get out and play sports. They've not done that before. And it went pretty well. We had a lot of kids out on the field playing soccer and volleyball and baseball. It was good. It was good. It really was. That's one of the things that's always kind of disappointed, not because I wanted to get out and play necessarily, although I have in the past when small games have formed. But, you know, we got this big, beautiful field, and we're outdoors, and the kids are doing stuff indoors. And it just feels like there should be some time when they should be out there playing like we used to in the old days, I guess, before computers. But they seem to be having a lot of fun. So that was a success. I got my days mixed up. I guess the hike is not today, it's tomorrow. So I didn't have to have the geocaches ready. Although I think this afternoon maybe I'll take a hike to there's a southern geocache, and then there's 3 up this way. And I think they'll do the 3 up this way on the hike, and then maybe this afternoon in free time we'll take another staff member and we'll make the hike to the southern geocache and see if they can find that one. And apart from that, I guess it's time for me to go turn on the lights. If it weren't for the sound of the generator, this would be an unbelievable scene. The lake is shrouded in cloud. They just keep getting lower and lower, and we're getting deeper and deeper in the cloud. And it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely out. It's a shame everything's damp. But this is, wow, what a picturesque morning.